We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts.
Look over there. Riding into town to save the day once again. It's time to round up your pulls and ride to the comic store. Here is your Extreme Hardcore Nerds Weekly Comics Report.
And we are back, and it is that time of the day where we talk comics. We talk lots of comics. We talk nothing but comics. And it's also that time of the day where I call upon our resident comic nerd himself, Gunnar Sipper, as he brings us all the wonderful news in the world of the comic industry as of this week. So, what is new in the world of art and panels this week?
Well, first of all, Lurg, the orc war mage from Skyrim, found out that the first official trailer for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney has been released, and it looks ridiculous.
I am so going to see this movie.
That whole game is just ridiculous.
Oh, come on, you love it.
I can't ever say I've actually played it.
Doesn't matter. How often do you basically do what Phoenix Wright does to people at Target?
Just yell at them?
Exactly. Just the moment they come up to you and have a problem, shut up, crime!
God, now I just...
Oh, well, yeah.
And they have the hair.
I could dress in all... I was going to say, I could dress in all red and carry around a pipe wrench. Basically it. My camera doesn't work. Shut up, crime! Boom!
Except he screams objection. But still,
yeah, I know.
It's literally screaming.
It's the same purpose.
You watch that, Gunnar?
What?
The trailer?
Yeah, I watched it.
Awesome.
I also posted it on the Facebook page, like half a week ago. Go watch it. If you're a fan of the game, if you're not a fan of the game, go watch it. Oh, yeah. All the Japanese yelling and objection will be worth it.
Great.
But anyways, more comically, if you've ever read the graphic novel Fun Home, it's a autobiography from Alison Bechdel. It is now being turned into a musical.
Okay.
So
what's this about?
This wonderful, great idea that they had with Spider-Man to turn it into a musical that was such a great success.
Okay, there's a difference there. Some comics can be worked on musicals. Others cannot. Just saying.
Just don't hire Bono.
Web slinging is not a good thing to do in real life. A fun house is possible.
That was bad.
He got hurt twice during the.
I know who Bono is. I don't really know who he is, but I know who he is.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
It's super. You just smile and nod.
Broken language aside, Gunnar.
Speaking of the Spider-Man musical injury, after 238 days, the accident-free streak ends. With
What did he break this time?
This time it was a new performer. Matthew James Thomas was taken to the hospital this week with a head injury.
Awesome. Did they say how it happened?
I don't. It seemed to be kind of minor, the injury. Like it's not bad, but it still counts. I don't see much. It kind of just goes on. It just talks about the past injury, about when the main character, who was the stunt guy for Spider-Man, fell 30 feet into the orchestra pit.
Yeah. See what I mean? Web slinging does not work for this. Why would you think this is a good idea?
But nothing major, but this 238 days weekend.
Well, at least it went on a high note, right?
Maybe a low note. Maybe he was like a crime person and he got kicked in the head.
Next, they're going to do Green Lantern.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Form of giant shield. I see lots of.
You see
stagehand.
some stagehand push out a shield. He forgets to grab it, and it goes flying into the orchestra pit or into the crowd. Or no, it's nothing but them running around with flashlights.
Oh yeah, that would be even better.
Take this! Ah!
It's nothing but guys doing this.
Oh God.
More Gunner,
LARPing
please.
at its best.
Well, if you're not a fan of Spider-Man musicals, I know where Andy's going to move to soon. Australia.
And why am I heading to Australia, sir?
You're a thief.
DC is officially licensing license plates
Oh yes, that's
in
right.
Australia.
Wow, that would be pretty much a reason for you to go.
Yep. We get Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, and Supergirl.
Yep.
Of all places to
Us-
have license plates for DC characters, Australia.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I am totally 100% behind this. They need to bring those to the States.
It would be like putting them in Yemen for just some odd reason.
But
don't get that.
anyways, more into actual comic news.
It would be nice.
Image Comics has removed swastikas from the books Glory and Pigs in accordance to German law.
Okay.
Yep, I remember seeing this article. The cover of Pigs is nothing but this dude with swastikas tattooed on his front,
Body.
on his head, on his chest, everywhere.
Wow.
And yeah, it's just going to be a basically blurred image that they're going to get in Germany because of World War II and bringing up a sore subject.
Hey, I bring it up all the time every time I just look at you guys. You guys don't
The,
get it. You got over it. Sheesh.
German law states it prohibits the use of symbols of unconstitutional organizations.
Well, I guess that's what they call it there, while we call it history.
Yeah. Yeah, but
this hasn't.
don't you realize between 1941 and 1945...
No, nothing happened. We were there was punch.
We had punch and pie!
We were invited. I know that I'm doing this, and I'm going to apologize to all of my German friends right now, especially the ones in Germany.
This might be hypocritical to say, but at least America respects their mistakes.
Yeah, we make them president.
For 8
Only
years.
I can say that.
Yeah, I know I didn't vote for him either time.
I
so-
didn't.
Uh,
Which mistake are we
But-
talking about?
W?
Oh, I was talking about the other one that matches me.
Oh.
Yes! You went with the more politically correct one. His looks like an actual
I went with a
oversight.
reasonable choice.
He looked like the actual oversight to Tiptoe.
Oh.
Continue,
but
Gunner.
This definitely hasn't been the first time this happened. Issues of BPRDs had the symbols change, so they're just squares.
Yeah, I would think
The-
that would be for them.
Blades of Immortal, a character had a swastika on its back. It got changed to an X. So, not new news really, but it's happening. Yeah, especially with pigs. I mean, it was only a matter of time.
Yeah. I hear that. I haven't read that comic, but I hear that one gets pretty out there.
Castle
Yeah,
Wolfenstein.
but freedom of speech, I think. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that how that works?
It protects him for that reason.
Journalistic integrity?
Yeah, there it doesn't work.
But you
But-
can try to make it work.
Yeah, you can, as long as you're on the internet.
Yep.
And
Syndicated?
I'd like
Fuck.
to apologize to any Japanese people I might offend in this next statement, but speaking of countries who are proud of their past, there's a new manga coming out to follow up from Shaman.
Manga.
We do not need to
Manga.
have this fight, Garrett. We're not doing this. He can say it, which either way, he's just an American. Let it go.
He's just an American.
Ouch.
Stupid American.
I'm not American. I'm Minnesotan. Get over it.
Wow,
We're our own sovereign
we're our
nation
own
now.
sovereign nation? Are we declaring this? Is this going to be red state all over again?
We've officially seceded from the Union.
Great, now I guess I can drop this accent finally. Well, how done it, boys? Me and Master here gonna head on down to the Bronx, Georgia. Get ourselves an eater frolic right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to touch it. Don't beat me. You were saying?
Oh, it's all in the continuity.
Fuck continuity.
I couldn't even order that goddamn shirt, but that's a story for another time.
Speaking of broken continuity, a new issue of Batman, the Brave and the Bold has a issue coming up where Batman dies at dawn, and who comes to save him? Every single Robin in existence.
Yes. So many Robins.
Even Jason Todd.
Yeah, I'm amazed when I saw that. I'm like, why isn't he dressed in proper attire? And why isn't everyone trying to beat him?
This is definitely one I will be picking up, mainly because it's got Stephanie Brown,
Yeah.
Dick Grayson, Damian Wayne, Carrie Kelly, Tim Drake, Jason Todd. Tell me you don't want to read this.
Oh, I do want to read this one.
I want to read that so bad.
This one just sounds so far out there.
They also have a preview of it. I've read a little bit. They're just all arguing. It's ridiculous.
It
and
would look
Jason
like all
Todd
of-
tries to sound like a man.
Something he can't do.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. He gets put in his place.
Yeah.
And by who?
Dick.
The girls.
Oh, awesome.
I was going to
Well,
say
there's
either
only two.
Damien or Dick.
I was thinking, yeah, Damien or Dick, because either one of them, one not liking Dad, and being his own superhero and right, and the other one who's just a total fucking I am right because I am trained as well as royal is basically royalty.
Yep.
Nope. Stephanie puts him in his place.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Where the fuck is
But
she?
I was going to say, that's only going to bring up that conversation.
that's it for DC news, but Marvel had lots and lots this week. First off, that whole Barnes & Noble controversy, well, the new Nook tablet will launch with Marvel graphic novels.
You cannot tell that they have a sore spot. Not at all.
Oh, no. We're not acting like 4-year-olds on the playground and somebody's ice cream cone just got stolen about this.
Oh, I just want to make for the record, I don't care what anyone says. I did not leave high school.
No,
I
high school
literally-
discontinued.
I literally grew up, left the building, and found out the whole fucking world is basically just that.
Bowling for Soup has a song about it, and it's fucking awesome.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I love the quote. This is a huge opportunity for Marvel and the entire comics medium to reach a wider audience than ever before thanks to Barnes & Noble's exciting new Nook tablet, said Peter Phillips, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Marvel Digital Media Group. Barnes & Noble is committed to offering customers a broad array of Marvel graphic novels, both digitally and through their massive in-store selection, which can only help bring fans into our exciting world of superheroes and unparalleled storytelling.
So I wonder if this is 100% line dot exclusive.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
So from the paper book age, we had the war and the split. Now, even in the digital age, there is a war and a split.
Yep.
This is awesome.
Don't get your
this
Marvel
is why
on
I
DC,
like
man.
Image
I'm
Comics.
telling you, that shit can't be washed
Will,
out.
will you actually get individual team groups? Nook versus Fire Kindle Fire?
Team Fire.
Oh, God.
Oh, I sound like a pansy if I say Nook, though.
Yeah, you kind of do. Fire always sounds better than Nook.
Let's see. The masculine Fire or the infantile Nook?
Well, if they change it over and add an I and an E, and it could be Nookie, and then they kind of beat you there.
Yeah, but then you have to get the rights from Limp Bizkit, and then you got
No,
No?
they don't.
No, they don't.
for the song. Yeah.
Nope.
Dude,
Nookie is a word. They can't
Yeah,
copyright that.
you'd have to fight every black person on the planet to get the word Nookie and Limp Bizkit. Good luck there. I was about to say,
Also-
then that boy would not be as poor as he is if he supposedly got the rights for that.
Steve Jackson would have problems with
Yeah.
any of the Shea games since their entire goal is just to get Nookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I'd say most of Damon Dash's family would be against him. Woo. Anything else, Gunner?
Oh, speaking of Marvel crushing my hopes and dreams, another Marvel series has been canceled before it even started. Destroyers by Fred Van Lent and Kyle Hotz has been canceled.
Why? So, do we have any idea? Was it low sales or just did the two guys decide we didn't have other stuff going on? So,
This is where it's interesting. They didn't even announce it. The artist said it on Twitter when somebody asked him about it. And the tweet said, "Sorry, dude. Destroyers got the axe weeks ago."
Ouch.
wow, they didn't even fucking
Sugarcoat.
no. Just they pink slipped it under the door and walked away.
Yep.
Wow.
They said there was no announcement of its cancellation. The book hadn't been solicited yet, and just wouldn't have. So not only were there like no reason, like, oh, this is probably going to be bad. Nobody's ordering it. There's going to be no chance. Nope, they didn't even give it a chance.
Wow.
Ouch.
Well, it
But-
shows you how much love Marvel shows for itself.
Yeah, no
sometimes.
kidding.
Kind of makes me fear from.
Well, that just brings up, what was it? I'm trying to remember. The Secret 12 or something that they had. Like, they did the first, like, 7 or 8 issues.
the one that we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, they indefinitely suspended the book, and it's like 4 years later, and they're like, oh, hey, guess what? We're going to finish it now.
Yeah.
Well, this is also following last week with the Victor Von Doom series that was just canceled before it
Yeah.
even started.
But you've
But-
got Call of Villain .01 or whatever the hell it is that they're doing.
Yeah. It's
Even better, Marvel still hasn't said anything about it.
At all. To
Nothing.
them, this just doesn't exist.
Basically, they gave no explanation, nothing. But everyone thinks that it's probably because they don't have much faith in a smaller project or miniseries, and because of the recent cuts in editorial and production and digital staff. But on the bright side, the Van Lee and Hotz were both paid for their work with Destroyers, so it's not like they just wasted their time. They did get paid for what they did. And he is more excited because there's a new series that he's getting to work on with an artist that he's very excited to work with. So
That's cool.
Cool.
possibly big things coming in the future. So
This is
kind of a
what
bright
people
ending,
want with
right?
Marvel.
Exactly. IDW.
But
It's not even that.
IDW, they publish everything.
Yeah.
Take it there.
I mean, they just do that. They just stop.
Yeah.
They don't give any reason. They just fucking stop. It's the only reason I don't want to pick up stuff from Marvel, because I don't like that.
It's like, I want a conclusion to the story, or hell, just tell me the story.
Yeah, or they don't even give you notice. To like, it's like, well, we're not going to continue this because so reasons. They just stop. No reason at all. Two of my favorite comics I got and I started with from Marvel. No continuation, nothing. They
Just disappeared.
just disappeared. And one of them you're
Well-
reading currently.
do you want faith put back into you by Marvel?
They can try,
Well, they've succeeded.
will they?
If you're not reading Avenging Spider-Man, start reading it now.
Okay.
All right.
That was released this Wednesday. First of all, for $3.99, you get the physical copy and a free download code. I know they're doing this with at least the first 3 issues. We'll see how it goes after that. This is, if you don't know what Avenging Spider-Man is, it's a semi-spin-off of Amazing Spider-Man, but it's just team-ups.
Okay.
It's its own
So
sites.
it's Spider-Man working with a different hero each week.
Well, not
Or
each
each
week,
month.
but sort of, yeah. Like, right, the first issue is with Red Hulk, and then I know at least the second issue, maybe the third, will also be Red Hulk, but it's just Spider-Man team-ups.
Okay.
And the artwork is awesome.
Okay.
I mean, if you're some sort of fan of Spider-Man and you want to see him just kicking ass with friends, pick this up. It's worth the price. It's worth the free digital copy. Stefan, the art is just awesome.
I saw it there. I didn't pick it up, though. They had a white cover.
Well,
Yeah, they have
say,
it sealed.
And I was going to say, bouncing off of that, too, starting in January, Marvel is doing the online download codes for the entire Ultimate line.
Cool, so I can just pick it from there.
Yep.
Nice.
So...
Is the first trade of Amazing
Nope.
Spider-Man or Ultimate Spider-Man come
Nothing.
out yet? Or no?
Nope.
Not
No,
yet?
you're talking the new one, right? They're only, 4 issues in?
You're still, 2 issues away
Yep,
from the
fourth
cost?
issue came out this Wednesday. Miles finally donned the costume. The best part, where he gets the costume from, his best friend's Halloween costume from last year.
Awesome!
Nice!
Nice, I like
And-
hand-hate. I like handmade.
Semi-spoilers, so if you haven't read it and you're planning on reading it, cover your ears now. At the end of issue 4, he's swinging around. They talk about him the first time he does
not
it.
working.
There's more interaction between Miles and Gwen, though they don't actually know anything going on.
not
You
working.
get some more dialogue of what happened during Fallout. Skips over the kangaroo fight, and he's just flying around like, why didn't I do this before? Spider-Woman comes in, kicks him in the face, and says, who the fuck are you?
Nice!
Awesome.
So, the only disappointing thing I had with this issue, I just wish they were longer, and the next issue isn't coming out till the end of December for some reason, and that worries me.
Okay.
But,
I have to pick this up on trade. I don't know if I can read individually.
Yeah, no, this one will
Yeah,
be, this one will
wait
be a
for
trade for me.
wait for trade. The last thing I have to touch on is what I picked up from the store this week. Also picked up the I'm gonna blank on the name. The New Mutants, number 33, the first with the start of Regenesis, right after everything that happened with Schism.
Okay.
I liked it. I switched up my whole hold list. This is definitely one that went on there. Definitely excited for the next issue that comes out this next Wednesday. We'll be going to pick it up right away. I like the characters. There's definitely a dynamic there, and I see good things going for this series. I also picked up the quote-unquote last issue of FF, number 11. Fantastic Four number 600 is coming out soon. I believe before the end of the month. That's going to pick up where FF11 left off. And I'm guessing they're going to pull the whole Ultimate Spider-Man thing where they started off with their own numbering, but they're going to add it on to where Fantastic Four was, which makes sense because they were at issue 689 with the aftermath of Johnny Death. Or Johnny Storm.
Johnny Death.
I was
He's so powerful, he dies.
wondering about that too.
Yeah, so that's going there. FF will continue with number 12, but it's going to be taking up where the children, all the aliens and this not storm children, but I can't think of their names. I'm blanking on this. But anyways, FF will be the children. Fantastic Four will be the main four.
Okay.
I have no indication whether Johnny Storm is coming back or not. They showed 2 covers at the end of the issue. One of them was with them still wearing the white outfits and Spider-Man being a part of the team. And there's an alternate cover where they have like a bunch of people and Johnny Storm is on the cover. I will probably only be picking up issue 600. I'm ready to be done with Fantastic Four now.
Okay.
Good night.
So
I've never been into Fantastic Four.
I've never had the family dynamic with me.
I've tried. I mean, like, I've tried with the animated series and stuff. I've never been drawn into Fantastic Four.
Only the old school animated series fit with me.
Okay.
Super old.
Like the 60s version?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only time that I actually found an interest in a lot of them.
So, all right. Well, we do have a little bit more, a couple things that I was able to find this week. First off being that Japanese loungewear designer Amere Field, I know I butchered that name, is collaborating with DC Comics for their We Love Heroes collection. And this is ranging anywhere and everywhere from underwear to like hoodies and t-shirts.
Okay.
And they are going to be from $14 to $80 US respectively.
All right.
So yeah, I saw a little bit of it, or a couple of the photos they put up. Doesn't look too bad. So, let's see. President for Universal Pictures came out this week and basically said Cowboys and Aliens sucked. And when we make a bad movie, we have to own up to it. But Scott Pilgrim was kind of good. We should have gave a little more love to that. So...
Just shows you where better
Their
writing is at
personal
times.
opinion on Cowboys and Aliens.
Yeah, that was his personal opinion. That's not the company line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Sorry, Jon Favreau.
let's see. IDW Publishing gets the rights to go, as long as we're talking e-readers before. The Kobo Vox, the knockoff brand to the Nook and the Fire.
Who's it by?
I can't remember. I know we sell them at Target. Yeah, we actually do have them.
Leg that sucker down. Come on.
Yeah, it's not a very big tablet or anything like that, but IDW is going to be publishing on there. Okay.
Okay.
Zenescope, who you just found interest in because now you want to read my Alice and my Neverland.
I've seen it before. I just
I know.
never picked it up.
I know.
And I like Grimm's Tales.
Yeah.
They're creepy little bastards. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to brothers.
And I like the new show.
Two Russian brothers. Why wouldn't they be able to think of something like this?
So Zenescope is coming to Comixology.
Cool.
So they are, in fact, they're already on there. They just did like a 3-day. You could buy all the Grimm fairy tale comics for like half off.
So from I guess $1.99.
Yeah.
So come on.
So, and then as long as you're talking Comixology, it will officially be shipping with the Amazon Fire.
Cool.
So it will be already on there when you get it. So Amazon's really taking this comic thing seriously.
Yeah, they are. The only last thing I want from Comixology is to change that store locator to a actual buy.
Yeah.
Where I can read the comic. Okay, I want to buy it. Send it to me. That would just be awesome.
Let's see. According to Superhero Hype, 20th Century Fox has hired Simon Kinberg, the guy who wrote X-Men: The Last Stand,
Gross.
So the movie sucks.
to write the sequel to X-Men First Class.
So the movie sucks.
Yes.
I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you an example of a film that this gentleman has written beforehand that you can draw opinion from.
You're really trying hard not to just agree with me and just walk the path of right.
So
Why couldn't they get Matthew again?
I have no idea. Let's see. We know who's going to be following up Dead Man in DC Universe Presents, and that is Challengers of the Unknown. So I kind of like the way that they're doing this DCU Presents. Like, they're doing just little miniseries, and okay, you get 4 issues, now we'll bring someone else in, you'll get 4 issues or whatever. I really like the way that they're doing that.
Yeah. Gives everyone kind of a showcase.
Works well for a trade, too.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely true. And then last but certainly not least, as far as comic news goes, and we have to end on a sad note, unfortunately, because I know we've all read his work.
At least once.
Family Circus creator Bill Kane passed away this week at age of 89.
More bad news. The creator of Miracle Man just passed away too.
Wow.
Ouch. Well, it always
How
comes
old
in
was he?
threes.
That's
I-
Hollywood hype, not nerd base. How old was he, Gunnar?
I don't remember. I just remember seeing this story this morning. I didn't look into it too
89.
deeply.
That's
Yep.
old for a nerd.
That is. He wrote a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, every Sunday, or well, hell, every week,
Yeah.
or every day.
Every day.
He was published with Family Circus. His one little circle. Except for the ones that had the massive maps of where the kids have been. Those are always funny to try and trace back.
God damn it. Good thing to
I
read
have a
about this
nice,
in good old
happy
Calvin
story
Hobbes.
we could end on.
Okay.
I will post the video on the Facebook page, but if you could combine the Batman theme song with Nyan Cat, would you do it? Yes, I would.
Is that a question?
Namcat in the Batman theme song.
I just linked it on Skype if you would like to look at the video.
We'll do
Oh
that.
God,
We'll do that
we're gonna have to
afterwards.
do that.
Oh,
So-
God.
Go look this up. There, we can't end on a sad note. We're ending on a happy, annoying
There's never
note.
sad notes here, only happy.
So that does bring comic news for a close this week. But wait, we're not done yet.
Oh crap.
We still have the big review coming up as you finally hear our thoughts. Take a wild guess what I'm going to say. On Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Greatest fucking thing ever.
So get ready because we'll be putting the cage up here shortly and we will be right back.